Hola, I'm John Olson. Welcome to Next Stop from Baja Sur. Bienvenidos to Next Stop from beautiful Baja California South, also known as Baja Sur. On this episode of Next Stop, we'll feature the beautiful towns of La Paz and Laredo, and we'll play on the Sea of Cortez. All this and mucho más coming up on Next Stop. The fun starts now. We're about to make some great memories on Mexico's stunning Sea of Cortez for a day filled with all things water and beach related. Muy bueno. This is our awesome host, Scott, who actually set up this entire day. You have a day full of activities for us planned.
Well, right now we're here getting clams that we're going to be making for lunch on Coronado Island Beach a little later today. But before we get to that, we're going to do some kayaking around the north side of Coronado Island. We're going to start out looking at some interesting rock formations, and then we'll come up on a seal colony.
This is a nice way to see the landscape.
It really is,
Close
isn't
up.
it? The kayak really allows you to kind of get up close and personal with it. There's a little tiny baby about this big right in here. Mom just touched the back of me.
Okay, you're like pretty much crafting the near perfect day for us. We go out, we see the dolphins, amazing bottlenose dolphins, hundreds of them, playing in the wake, and get in the kayaks, paddle over to the sea lions and the seals in their habitat. That was as close as I've been. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
it
for
was
that.
pretty neat, wasn't it?
And then paddling across the scenery with the mountain right next to us and all the different colored rocks. This is really a beautiful, beautiful place. And the island here, this is Coronado?
This is Coronado.
How many islands surround Laredo?
There's 11 islands in total, and then there's 5 that are close in to Laredo here.
Tell us about lunch, because it looks pretty amazing.
Well, today we've got fresh clams the ones we got on the way out here, and we have Baja fish tacos as our main course. John, I want to introduce you to a really good friend of mine, Enrique Salcido.
Nice
Pleasure.
to meet you, John. It's a
Pleasure to
pleasure.
meet you. Likewise.
Nice to meet
We call him Chief. You
Hey,
can call
Chief.
him Chief too.
you. Hi.
Enrique's turned me on to some really great Mexican traditions, and one of them is raw clams.
This is the side where you have to start opening them. So it's like this, and then you pull with the knife. It's already done.
So the whole clam meat is like a lining on the inside of that shell. That's a pretty big clam, John.
Yeah.
Yes, very big.
It is.
I'm not sure that one's designed for beginners.
Can we cut it in half?
They will move because they're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at that.
Uno, dos, tres.
Perfect. Perfect.
Not bad at all.
I think you earned something here.
Tequila.
Come on over here, Maria.
What a day.
What a day. It's not over yet, John. From here, we're gonna take you guys back to the hotel. You'll have time for a siesta, and we're gonna cook the catch of the day.
Ah, bueno. Más tequila, más pescado.
See?
Bueno. Coming up on Next Stop, activities on the Sea of Cortez and a tour of the tranquil village of Laredo. Sitting against the tides of the Sea of Cortez, Laredo is the paradise of Baja California Sur. Laredo's tourism community is doing its best to blend environmental consciousness with unforgettable vacations. The Sea of Cortez is truly a sportsman's paradise. Check this out. Enrique was the master on the water. He's actually going to let me try to feel the power of the kite.
You have to hold the bar. It's like a bicycle. So if you want to go If you want to move the kite to one side, you have to pull one side of the bar.
Okay.
And the kite will go to one side. The first time you get the kite in the air and you start handling the kite, you first have to learn how to handle the kite really good. And maybe it could take you about 4 to 5 lessons. So your arms straight, straight, straight. There. Most of the time in Loreto, in this spot, the wind is going sideways on the beach, so it's really great because you don't have to be worried about being blown off into the ocean. And I like to come to Loreto to kite because we have some really nice sandy beaches. Most of the time the wind picks up really nice, so it's very nice to come to Loreto to kite.
Loreto was the first town in all of Baja California, which is a perfect way to start our tour of Loreto with Cece, who's going to tell us all about this historical, quaint fishing village.
Well, right behind us, we have the first capital of the Californias, first town to be built in all Baja California. At one point, it was even the capital of Upper California, United States.
So the whole West Coast, all the way down.
You got it?
It all started here. We've read so many amazing things about Loreto, so we totally want to see this town.
Okay, well, let me take you through a beautiful portion of the vegetation just in the main square that has a lot to do with the name of Loreto, the laurels that we have here.
Sounds great.
All right, this way.
Cece, why Loreto? Why was this the first town in Baja California?
Jesuit missionaries really wanted to evangelize this area, and the indigenous population was really a marker to figure out how big the peninsula was. I mean, was it an island or was it part of Mexico? And the island was Calafia, and now it's Baja California.
Oh, California, Calafia.
Exactly.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Well, we're gonna have a really special treat right now, and that is making really traditional Mexican food here, tortilla making.
Oh, I like this place. Very
Yeah.
colorful.
Right? And it's made from adobe, so it's also historical for the area.
Nice.
Yeah. Rosa,
Hola.
presenta John. John, Rosa.
Hola.
So show us how the dough is made, please.
Yes, please.
Harina, the flour, some oil, sal, a little bit of salt, okay.
Okay, so you know what's in it. Now we just gotta learn how to flatten it out, right?
A ver, dinos cómo. Tell us how. You gotta roll it a bit. Flatten out on the edges. When you think it's too big for your hands, and you start doing this little thing. ¿Verdad? Sí. Look at her trick.
Yours is way better than mine.
You put it, just lay it down. It's not very round, but the flavor is the one that counts.
It's better than mine, Rosa. Enough? You think I'm good? They got the peanut gallery over here. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Sounds
Tomato.
good. Tomato.
So you have now a fish taco with beans. Woo.
Bueno. Gracias.
Con salsa. So now that we've fed you, it's time to dig into some history. This mission was started off with just a smaller room back in 25th October 1697 with the beautiful Holy Mary of Loreto from Loreto, Italy. And we are blessed with having her still. The Marine Park of Loreto doesn't have any more corals because you're looking at them.
Really?
Yeah. The traditional name of Loreto is Loreto Concho. So you have Loreto, an evangelized name, and Concho, a name that refers to the seashells. I want you to try my favorite place. This place has the most delicious ice cream I've ever had since I was in 4th grade.
That sounds perfect on a hot day, too.
A lot of people come here. We have the people of Loreto, the residents that are from Canada, United States. And it's so great. I bet. Yeah, they're out there.
Hola!
¿Cómo están?
Cece, what a perfect way to end the walking tour. On the rooftop of La Misión, our beautiful hotel with the sunset.
And with a great view of our town that really hasn't changed in 300 years.
It's a very quiet town. It's a very safe place to be. So thank you so much for having us. We love it here. Coming up, we visit La Paz, highlighting fresh seafood, a world-class resort, and a vibrant nightlife. Situated near the southern tip of Baja California Sur, La Paz is a seaside paradise. Warm Pacific breezes, sunsets over rippled waters, and a rich fabric of local culture combine to make La Paz an ideal vacation spot. For more information on La Paz and other Mexico destinations, visit alaskaair.com today and book your vacation. It's lunchtime in La Paz, and the crew is hungry. I'm with my new friend Veronica, and we're going to talk about food in La Paz. Let's start out here. We're at Bismarckcito. When we were planning this trip, everyone said you have to come to Bismarckcito. What's special about this place?
Well, this is a must-stop for La Paz and Baja California Sur. As you can see in here, we have a variety of seafood.
We have a plethora of seafood. I think we have every kind of seafood on the table.
Everything. And everything is from here, from the Sea of Cortez. That's wonderful. So it's very fresh. They got the food here every morning. And this restaurant, it's a big tradition of La Paz.
It had a great history, right? It started with a food cart, basically.
Exactly. It started in 1968, has always belonged to the same family. They started just with the cart that you can see in here with that they serve tacos, different kind of tacos, shrimp, oyster, octopus.
Now, the food in La Paz, we've been here for a couple days now. Every restaurant we've gone to is fantastic. You don't see fast food chains lining the streets. You have a lot of really good La Paz restaurants.
Exactly. I will call it high quality, everywhere, even in the little restaurants. And for instance, the steaks that we tried the other day.
So good, the buffalo.
The buffalo barbecue.
So yummy.
Oh yeah,
and Italian.
So
we had great Italian last night.
Yes, and a wonderful also wine cellar to do the maridaje, with the food. So
I like it.
Yes, it's like a secret of La Paz, the gastronomy.
It's really good.
And when the people come, the tourists come, they can discover that secret.
We're staying at the beautiful Costa Baja Resort and Marina. I'm with Terry, who's the Vice President of Sales for the U.S. and Canada, but here we are in Mexico.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
What a beautiful resort. This is much more than just a great hotel. Tell us about the resort, because there's so many things happening here.
It's a 550 acres master plan community right on the Sea of Cortez, and if everybody knows about the Sea of Cortez, it's one of the wonders of the world. He has his own marina. We have a village. We just opened a golf course, first Gary Player golf course built in Mexico and all Latin America.
Really?
With 14 holes with sea views, something pretty much unbelievable.
That's almost unheard of.
Almost unheard of. We are sitting right on the Sea of Cortez, so it's really a must.
Let's talk about the hotel, because we stayed at a lot of hotels, and this is very unique. It's really a full-service hotel. You've got a beach club.
It is the first 4-star hotel built in La Paz. It's been recently remodeled to become a 4-star level. All the rooms have been completely remodeled. It's sitting right into a marina, so you have beautiful view of a marina, beautiful view of a golf course, as well as the city and the Bay of La Paz.
What is it about La Paz that brought you here, and what do you like most about La Paz?
Everything. I've traveled extensively throughout my youth all over the world. It's probably one of the best places I've ever been. La Paz, because it is one authentic Mexican city, and also sitting in one of the most beautiful body of water in the world.
It's a Friday night in La Paz, and we're kicking off our night here at the Jungle. We're gonna experience nightlife La Paz style with some tequila, some cervezas, some new friends, and who knows where the night will take us. Salud. What is this bar known for?
For tequila, for the rock music. We have the Thursday for ladies' night. Maybe the people come here. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Ladies night Thursday, yeah.
Is there a drink that the jungle's known for?
Yeah, we have one special drink. It's called Goodbye Mother. You want taste? Okay. It's vodka, tequila, rum, Sprite, lemon juice.
Our next stop on our La Paz nightlife tour, Casa de Villa. They're making a special drink for us. Apparently it's a very famous drink here. I don't know why. We're about to find out.
Okay, la bebida es famosa porque está preparada. It's a very famous booze here in the Baja. It's made from the root of a plant. This plant is called Damiana. It's very famous because it is the popular believing that the women who had some trouble when they want to get pregnant, they drink this booze and they got pregnant. That's why this is a form, you know, like a lady.
So am I going to get pregnant if I drink this tonight?
No, no te va a embarazar, pero es un trago afrodisíaco. It's not gonna make you pregnant, but maybe a little bit because it's like an aphrodisiac drink. Aphrodisiac? Yeah.
Aphrodisiac, yeah, aphrodisiac.
Yeah.
So it's going to make me.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm gonna stay away from you a little bit.
You're pretty good looking, Victor.
It's a little bit.
Salud. So the other bars we've been to tonight have been kind of big and loud and whistles blowing everywhere, which is fun, but this is really nice too. It's a very quaint feel.
That's part of the idea of the design of the place, is having a different place, comfortable with good prices. We have a lot of original drinks from the house.
Well, that was my next question. Every place we've been, they've made us their special drink. Do you guys have a special drink?
He's already preparing 4 of them for you.
4 of them?
Yeah, 4 different drinks for you.
Well, I think we had a good time tonight in La Paz, huh?
Sure, man.
Good nightlife here. Now, most good nightlives end at a karaoke bar, and La Paz is no different. We're heading into Sinatra. We're going to leave you guys here. Hasta la vista, baby.
No se vayan, regresamos con más música y más bailes de La Paz.
It's a beautiful day in La Paz, and we're about to have a city walking tour with my buddy Victor here, who works for tourism. And first of all, this is kind of a nice little area here. We're in downtown La Paz. Pigeons flying everywhere, people everywhere, music.
We're at the center, at the heart of my city, La Paz. Be welcome to it. And over there we got the mission. This mission was founded in 1535 by the Jesuits.
And this building here used to house the government.
Yeah,
Lots of big decisions happened here.
This is, like the Capitol building, 1881 till 1981.
All right, Victor, I'm not exactly the Spanish-speaking expert, but I think I know what this means. Centro Cultural La Paz. This is the cultural center of La Paz, right?
This is it, yeah, you're right. And actually, this is like a museum right now. This used to be the city hall of the city. Right now, it's just a museum.
So this building is absolutely beautiful, but this is kind of sprinkled in with some new stuff right now. There's a hot dog stand over here. They didn't have those back in the 1500s. There's a lot of new shops.
Yeah, you want to get a scuba diving? Let's go to a shop. You want to surf? There's a surf shop.
Cool.
But actually, there's a craft shop I want to take you to.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go and
let's check it out. So this is where it all happens. This is the Malecon.
Yes, it.
Everything happens here. There's people biking, skateboarding, roller skating, and there's statues with guys with boats.
Yep. This is called the Old Man and the Sea.
We got a nice poem right here in front of us too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and recite that for us.
Really?
Yeah.
In Spanish?
In Spanish.
El viejo y el mar. Tengo un barco de papel. Está hecho de una página. It talks about a fisherman who's waiting for his boat made of paper. This is it. and he wants to sail through the 7 seas
Okay.
in his paper boat.
This guy right here.
Yeah?
The Sea of Cortez is just gorgeous. Your downtown is fantastic, and I think we should get up higher.
I know the perfect place.
I feel very fortunate. We started the walking tour walking around downtown, and now we're on top of a building, which I understand you never bring guys up to the top of the building. It's only like hot chicks. So
Yeah,
I feel very
only
special.
girls.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're more than welcome.
What are we seeing here?
Well, we're in downtown, and there's the cathedral. Just enjoy the view.
Te gusta tomar vino tinto a la luz de las velas. Que prefieres la noche tranquila de luna y estrella. Que te gusta mi forma de ser, tu secreto no lo compartiré. Que te gusta estar extrañándome. Tú me dices que vives la vida como en un sueño. Que pasen 1000 años yo siempre seré tu dueño. Que no existe un amor igual, me lo dices al despertar. Yo no entiendo amor por qué quieres terminar.
Thanks for tuning in to another fun episode of Next Stop, and muchas gracias to Tourism Baja California Sur for your help in putting together a fantastico show. Thanks also to our title sponsors, Alaska Airlines and the Alaska Airlines Visa Signature Card, for your partnership. We'll see you next time on Next Stop. Where will we take you next? Make good memories, everybody. Coming up on Next Stop! Woo!
Who's going to be the person you're going to be with?
I think it's still... it's still happening. Not done yet?
Not done yet.
Okay.
I think we would wait a little bit.
That's no problem.
See?
Oh, so you do speak English?
Yes, I do. You never ask.